Hi guys, we're gonna drive around. It is so freaking hot in this car, but I can't turn the air on because I learned the hard way. Last time I tried to do a driving video, I had the air on. It literally sounded like aggressive wind blowing the entire time. Can you hear the air? You could not hear anything. Oh, okay, I have to roll my window up. If I had like a better situation where I could like have my phone up here on the dashboard instead, that would be nice, but alas. We're running just a quick errand, but I just felt like driving and talking, kind of giving a little bit of a life update. I haven't really like done any kind of update in quite some time. I just posted on YouTube for the first time in like 4 months, like a few days ago, actually last week. But I colored my hair pink today. I'm leaving for Europe tomorrow. So excited! I was like, you know what? It's temporary dye. Like, why not? I had my friend Haley help color my hair and then put tinsel in it. Just a little new change. Spice things up. Oh, I felt my accent come in there. My grandparents are over and they just rub off on me. Heard it again there too. So let's think about, right now I have to go to the gas station and then I'm getting myself coffee because I can't stay away. Then we're gonna go to the bank. So life update, let's just like chat. Like, let's just catch up, guys. What has happened since I had last posted in like December? Ooh, second semester of senior year was a train wreck and a half. Oh wait, it is 25 here. I did not want to give whoever. I recently learned how to do cruise control, so let's utilize that setting. We'll do 27. So I had a little situation. I'm not going to go into depth because it's kind of personal to like the people involved. But there was like a little situation that happened within my family that just really like sent me down a spiral. It really just kind of threw me off. I did definitely use it as an excuse to kind of, there's a cop. I was going 27. I was going 27 to above the speed limit and he wasn't like, but also I learned that cops, if they're if they're moving, they can't tell what your speed is, but obviously if I'm like going 40 down here, they'll know. They can't like tell if you're speeding or not by like if they drive past you. So just a little tidbit that I didn't know about until recently. But anyway, I started spiraling and it was like really bad. I stopped trying in school for a little while. My mental health was just like at an absolute zero. Like I was just doing horribly. I ghosted everybody for a whole week, like literally just didn't answer any texts or anything. I was just going through it. I found a newfound appreciation for music. I listened to music all the time. During my classes, I would zone out, not pay attention to anything or anyone. I would just listen to music. Like, it was really bad. Like, now I know what an introvert feels like because I definitely felt introverted. So that happened, and that basically lasted February and March. Well, I had the spring musical SpongeBob. It actually went pretty well in the sense of like how we all did, and like a lot of people liked it, and like I was recognized. So I was Patchy the Pirate. I actually was like a fan favorite. I wasn't on stage a whole lot as that character. I was on stage as other characters. Like I've been recognized in public. Like when we first performed, I was recognized a couple times, which was like kind of crazy. I was literally wearing facial hair. Like, how did you know? But I was miserable the whole entire experience. I was not getting along well with someone in authority there. It just was kind of like, it wasn't helping that I also was extremely depressed throughout the whole thing, and in this person's defense, they weren't aware of the full extent of what was going on with my family. We did not get along well, and I was just miserable. I hated being in theater and being in the show, and I felt like I wasn't being treated well by some people who were there, so it was just like not good, but we did it. And then April was a little better, kind of working on the way towards being better. I had a really gross situation with a boy at one point. It was kind of a low for me, to be honest. I hung out with a guy who was trying to get me to do things that I just did not want to do, and I didn't, but it was like so uncomfortable, and it was literally like a really low point for me. So I was like, man, I'm this desperate that I'm hanging out with someone I'm not super close with. Like, I don't know this guy very well. But I learned from that mistake. God, it is hot in here. But then I ended up going, had prom. Prom was pretty good. I went with cousin Shelby. We love her. We stan her. We ate it up. Like, literally prettiest cousins there. We looked really good. I felt like Cinderella. Why is this light taking so dang long? Good Lord. Then I went to Olentangy prom with my friend Luke. Ate up. Like, we looked so good. We were like, he has a vintage Volkswagen Super Beetle from like 71, I think, that he fixed up, and my dress was twinning with it, and it was so cute. Because it's $337. It's not bad though, compared. Although Sheetz freaking had gas on 4th of July, $1.77. That just shows you that, like, if gas, like, they can afford to have gas that cheap, they just choose not to. But yeah, I went to Tangy prom, ate it up with Luke. We were slaying. I had so much fun. Wait, I'm gonna fill up the gas real quick and I'll get back to you guys. So then I had a super fun time, got ready with my friend Grace. Like, we really just, like, we're slaying it up. I met some fun new people. I became close with one person, and we are no longer close, and I'm blocked on everything. So that didn't go over well. My phone is acting up big time, and I'm really confused right now. I got ready with my friend Grace. She introduced me to some slay people. There was this guy that I met there that I kind of had like a little bit of a situation with, and turns out he's kind of a butt, and I'm blocked on everything now. I actually saw him yesterday, and I was like, huh? I thought you left. Oh, I can't fucking go. Actually, I could have gone. This is so hot in this car. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. June was a really rough month for me. May was my best month. Like, it was thus far. It was just like it was really fun. I was happy. I graduated high school. We're going to Center College. I got good scholarship money. Woo! So, very happy about that. That's kind of the big stuff, really. Hi, could I get a grande iced chai tea latte with 2 shots of espresso?
Grande iced chai with 2 shots of espresso. What else can I get for you?
Nothing else. That's it.
Also, be 7:45 at the window for you.
Thank you. 7:45. God, I've never had a dirty chai before, but it was recommended to me, so. God, that is so expensive.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Sorry, I'm touching your hand.
I know you're fine. Can you get straw today?
Yeah, sure, I'll take one.
Alright, there you are.
Alright, thank you. Have a good day. I saw my buddy who works here. I say buddy as if, like, we're really friends. I mean, we're friendly with each other. I actually thought for the longest time that he didn't like me. And then I came through the drive-thru and he was like, I actually don't know where I'm going. Give me 2 seconds. My map is really confused on where I am. And so am I, because my map is freezing up and I'm really confused. So the guy at Starbucks, I always thought he didn't like me, and then I came through here one time, and he was just being, like, so incredibly nice, like, the whole time, like, chatting me up, like, asking me, like, he was just being so sweet, and it was really nice, like, closure for me, honestly, because I was like, oh, so he has, like, been okay with me this whole time, and hasn't, like, hated me, and he's actually, like, so nice. I mean, like, I knew he was nice, but it was, like, I don't know, like, it felt good to, like, really have that confirmation. I just saw him when I was in there. Okay, I've never had a dirty chai before, so let's try. So it's good, except I'm not tasting the chai. I think the 2 shots should be an venti, and me getting a grande, I should have just done 1. Because this girl work with, she was like, you've never had dirty chai? And I was like, oh my gosh, what's a dirty chai? And she's like, it's with espresso. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, like just ask for like 2 pumps. I should have gotten no, because I knew it was going to be expensive. I should have gotten 1 shot, but it's okay. I can like taste the espresso, and it's not cool. It does not taste like chai. It just tastes like their sweet coffee, but I will drink it because it tastes good. It's just not chai. I just have to accept the fact that it's not going to taste like chai. What else can I talk about? Oh, my summer thus far. Let's see, I graduated high school. Yay. I went to Arkansas. My grandparents celebrated their 50th anniversary. So we threw them like a little surprise party, except it ended up not being a surprise anymore because my granny fell and she got this like big goose egg like right on her eyebrow, and like she had 2 black eyes and it was not good. And we were like, we gotta tell her we were gonna have a surprise party for her in like 3 days because we need to figure out if she still wants to do it, but we had to tell her. So I went to camp. I went to Lake Ann Camp in Michigan. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I think my last year's like camp experience was maybe better. Well, I don't want to say better. I kind of enjoyed last year's experience a little more than this one just because I was so tight-knit with like literally everybody. This year I was like close, but it felt more like just a bunch of friends rather than last year. It felt like a bunch of family. But nonetheless, it was still really fun. It was my last year as a camper. I might counsel next year. I'm going to Europe. Oh, I met my well, I haven't met my roommate for college, but I got in contact with her and she's very nice. She and I seem very compatible and we have like similar interests and such. So that'll be good. Yesterday I went to a Clippers game. A boy came up and asked for my Snapchat. It was a boy. I was like, I like gave it to him because I was like, I was literally standing in line to get my little brother Dippin' Dots. Like, he's standing next to me. This kid comes up and he's like, hey. And at first I was like, I was like, do I know this guy? And he's like, can I have your Snapchat? And I was like, yeah, sure. What's your name? He's like, Leighton. What's yours? Amelia. And then he was like, thanks. And I said, and then I added him back and I asked him how old he was, and he was like, I'll be 15 in August. I was like, nope. Nope. I am 18, sir. I cut things off with a certain person that I was seeing. Honestly, he's not gonna watch this. I had a makeout buddy. I had to cut that off. It's been like going on for nearly a year. It just wasn't good for me spiritually. So he said like we're still friends, like, but we don't really snap as much and like whatever. So I think the basis of our friendship, I hear an ice cream truck. The basis of our friendship was kind of just in the fact that we used to see each other in that way. Oh no, that was a fire truck. Why did I think that was an ice cream truck? That's actually embarrassing. Dude, yesterday Grace and I went and saw a movie. I was having just like a bad day yesterday. Like I was just emotionally just like awful. And on our way, they had like this entire street that I'm like on right now like closed off. Or not this street, but like they had an entire street closed off because there was an accident and I think someone died because they had crime scene tape, and it was a sedan. Well, I don't know cars, but it was like a smaller like 4-door like smaller car like cornered a motorcycle. So the motorcycle was going this way and they were pulling out and it hit the side. Like I saw it and it was like the car's like side was all damaged. There weren't any ambulances there. I think someone died if there was like an accident and stuff. So it was not good. Okay, time to cash checks. I'm gonna try to be more active on YouTube. I'm gonna try to be more active in filming. I'm gonna try to film like good content for YouTube while in Europe. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do like a vlog or if I just want to make like aesthetic videos of like each day. I really don't know. We'll see. I upgraded my phone storage, so I should have a lot more. I film on my phone because it's cheaper. So we'll see how that goes. Let me get the cash out. I leave for college in a month. That is bonkers. I can't believe I'm gonna be an adult. That actually kind of makes me like want to like combust. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the last time I was at this bank, I was like crying in this banker's office. Isn't that so funny? Oh, wait, shoot. No, stop. I don't like being rushed. Crap. I think it's working. Oh, something that cannot be accepted. That is really annoying, actually. Time to go home. It was quite hot, and I also don't know how to go home. Oh my god, wait. It tastes a little bit of the chai now. Oh wait, I can't enter that way, dang it! I actually made the mistake of going through that do not enter sign one time, and the guy was very understanding. He was like, but I could tell he was really annoyed with me. Whoops, I'm supposed to be here. Do you guys ever like talk to like in a British accent whenever you're driving? Because I do. Oh, balls, I was gonna turn. Little freaking Tesla. I'm never gonna be able to go. Everyone's going really fast. Video really entertaining. Okay, don't turn on your freaking blinker if you're not freaking turning. I'm gassing. That definitely like ruined my dad's tires a little bit. That was kind of fun. I've never squeaked before. A little chirp. That was nice. Life was a lot more. See, the updates that I have just given you are more like general. Like if I had filmed this video a little bit ago, it would have been like, oh my gosh, like so much like tea. But now I'm kind of just like, I don't know. When I've learned that as I kind of grow out, as things kind of fizzle, I care less about the details. I don't know. I'm kind of in like a weird spot in my life right now where like things are happening, but I'm also like at a standstill a little bit. Okay, I know people get so annoyed by it, but like I like to think of my life as a little bit of like a TV show just because it helps me put into perspective where I'm at. I feel like it's like a lull in the season where like things are happening. Like yes, I saw my ex-situationship at a baseball game the other day, and that was kind of like because I thought that he had already moved out to Chicago, but I guess plans changed. That was like a big like, what are you doing here? And then like me cutting things off. Well, okay, I say cut things off. I didn't really cut things off. I just said I don't know if I want to keep seeing you in this way anymore, because I would like to have a actual like legit relationship that has like depth and stuff at some point. And I feel like this with you right now is just like kind of preventing me from really being able to explore that. He was so understanding, like he was so nice about it. Like I actually did not realize how kind of a person, like he's always been respectful and you know whatnot. Like I didn't realize how kind he was until I had that conversation with him, and now it has caused a whole other slew of problems. That's a whole other conversation. Like those things happened within the last week, and that's been like, that is like TV show plot, right? It's like overall my life is just kind of in a lull and nothing's really progressing. I'm just kind of stuck in the same cycle. I don't know. It's really freaking annoying, and I would like to not be in that position. Europe's gonna be good though. It's gonna be a nice way to distract my mind and keep me focused on like new things. I just feel like Europe's gonna be good for me to get away from the American world. Like what Harry Styles said, leave America, have kids fall. Wait, how does it go? Leave America. Is it have kids fall in love? Leave America, have kids fall in love. I don't want to talk about the way that it was. Da-da-da. Anyway, but like leave America. That was the point. I feel like, and because we're not gonna have international data, I won't be able to like be on my phone and like have access to like what is going on in people's lives, which I also think is going to be helpful. Why was a shot of espresso $1? Why is it $1 per shot? Oh my god, that guy looks really familiar. It'll be great for me to kind of like detach from the world and just kind of be in freaking Paris and Rome. I won't be able to like text people. When I'm on Wi-Fi, I can use social media. Oh my gosh, band! The marching band is practicing. Oh my gosh, the tubas are doing their cadences. Do I see Kyrie? No, those are the saxophones. already stressed and annoyed about my siblings. For this trip, it's just gonna be us. Also, okay, I get to drink, and I have impatiently waited. I made a vow to myself in middle school in health class that I would not drink and like drink until I'm of legal age, and I've held to that. I've had sips, but I haven't had like a full drink of anything. I've waited, and I get to, and I'm so excited. My parents are gonna let me try whatever. I don't want to get drunk though. One, because I don't want the hangover, but also I don't want my first time getting drunk to be with my parents, although it might be the safest time to get drunk. And it would be kind of fun to be drunk in Europe. Like, oh yeah, like the first time I got drunk was in freaking Paris. Like, you know, I literally will be like on the plane to Paris less like 24 hours from now. That is bonkers. That's crazy. And this is my childhood dream. Like, you guys, when I was 4, I started reading Fancy Nancy, and I freaking love Fancy Nancy. Okay? Idol, inspiration, my everything, my icon. She loved Paris. She loved all things French, and I decided when I'm older, I'm gonna learn French and be just like Fancy Nancy, and I'm gonna go to Paris because Fancy Nancy wants to go to Paris. And now I'm finally living out that childhood dream. I already took 4 years of French for little Amelia. Like, oh my gosh, there's my granny. I like the things I do. I like to think about like little Amelia and like how I like to think of her as like my kid. And I think like, what does she want? Like, what does she want? You know? Anyway, I'm home now, and I have to finish packing because I'm a procrastinator, and I have not packed everything, and I literally leave for the airport in like 18 hours. Maybe I'll edit this today and on the plane. I think that is what I will do. Okay, bye, shotties. I don't know how else to end it.